As live bands blasted songs from the past down Victoria Avenue, a new addition to the Wanganui Vintage Weekend was taking place just one block over.
So this is New Zealand's premier hobby horsing event, starting out here in Wanganui through NZ Hobby Horsing. It's just a good sunny day to get a little bit horsey. You go around the, okay, I'll go through the full course. Holy smokes, yeah, that's the finish line.
So there's steeplechase, cross-country and dressage, but instead of riding a horse, you're riding a stick with a horse head on it.
Riding a stick with a horse's head on it might sound like a novelty, but hobby horsing is no joke, and it's not just for the kids.
We've had a few tears, but most people are just taking it with a grain of salt. We'll see how the adults go. I think that's where the true competition will end up. The adults will be taking this really seriously. We've had a few emails asking if whether or not we're going to be competitive, and oh yeah, we're going to be competitive.
Some of them are very serious, wearing full horse costumes and helmets, which is always good to see. Safety is #1 priority.
Well done, and lucky number 8, the golden jump, Oh, not quite. They can't make it to the finish line. And she's made it. Well done. Well done.
It was some tough competition out there. I was hoping for first prize, but came out with a second, and you know, I got to be happy with that.
It's the first event of its kind in New Zealand, and the Hooves on Drew's hobby horsing extravaganza was an instant hit.
We've had maximum participants in all the events, a few hundred people in the crowd, real good vibes.
It's actually been a lot more popular than we expected. We thought it might be a little bit of a side project at the Wanganui Vintage Weekend, but it appears we have been drawing a bit more of a crowd.
Hobby horsing originated in Finland as a way for kids to practice their riding skills without access to a real horse. But in recent years, it's become a global phenomenon, with competitions and events popping up all over the world.
Well, hobby horsing was absolutely fabulous. We had everybody jumping, riding around, riding on horses. Let me tell you, you've missed out if you did not show up.
Hobby horsing is very popular in Scandinavia, and they take it very serious, where we are doing it a bit more for fun.
Everyone know how a Mexican wave works? Just put your hands in the air when I point at you. All right, so starting here, put your hands up and go. Woo. Yeah, and back again. Woo. Yeah, that's great.
We're definitely, I think, probably the first people to do it in New Zealand, that, as far as I know. I don't want to claim that just right now, but yeah, it feels like we are.
We're actually endorsed by the Finnish Embassy. They have over 100,000 participants doing it over in Finland, and we thought that New Zealand would be a good place to try and start the sport up.
These two cowboys from the wild west coast go way back, and they have plans to expand their new hobby.
Myself and Al Goodwin have been friends for years, since we were back in school. We used to do a lot of fun things together when we were younger, but with the pressure of time and age, we felt like we weren't doing anything for a laugh anymore, so we decided to pick something like this and just do something for fun.
I think our 5-year goal for Hobby Horsing NZ is to have the first national event. I think by next year we'll be double capacity. We might be in one of the stadiums next year.
I just think that it surpasses synchronised swimming in every possible way.
We've just watched the show jumping and it's been hilarious. Watching the adults use the toy horses.
Well, I'm still annoyed at my daughter for making me do it. No, it's all good fun, eh? It's been a good day out, good fun for everybody, all ages. The kids' event this morning was really casual and encouraging for the kids, which is great.
Have a big round of applause for Emily and Chester!
Everyone's had a good laugh, so we might have to come back and do it again.
If you think you have what it takes to bring home the gold, Hooves on Drew's will be back next year, and it's already promising to be even bigger and better.
And back to the start line, back to the start line. Done! That is time. It's been a long day. It was a long time to be in the sun, commentating about hobby horsing. It lived up to expectations, and the expectations were low. But now I'm sunburnt, and I'm tired, and dehydrated. And that was Hobby Horsing 2023.
Ben Carter, Local Focus.
The judges round at the very end. We're just having a little bit of a gazebo situation over here.